Hi everyone, very warm welcome to Ashish Kyal Trading Gurukul, and it's pleasure to have all of you over here. This is Learning Friday at 4 by wavestrategy.com, and I'm sure everyone have been doing exceptionally well. Markets have been on a very strong false moves on upside, then on the downside, and then you are wondering whether you should be buying or you should be selling. It is going all over the place right now. Is it happening with you? Are you guys here with me? Are you seeing that? लग रहा था कल तक कि शायद ये ब्रेकआउट ऊपर आएगा. मैंने एक वीडियो भी बनाया था. If you have been seeing that video, I have talked about how this entire pattern that you are seeing is a topping head and shoulder pattern on one aspect, and then you see a bottoming wedge pattern on the other aspect. जिसका ब्रेकआउट आना था, कौन सा लेवल था? 15,670. Did you check my tweet in the morning of 15,670 level? Okay, many are saying yes, they did check the tweet. Can you tell me the level? What was the high that Nifty made? Anyone check that? Nifty ने क्या हाई बनाया? 15,670 was the level. उसके ऊपर confirmation मिलना था. That was important. But Nifty का है fantastic. Pranav Meghani. Nifty ka high was 15,665. It never broke. It was not able to break that level of 15,670. Post that, we were waiting because in the morning, the first half, we were expecting that possibility एक dip आएगा and बाद में buy होना चाहिए, because the time was supportive in the first half. Only because the time was supportive in the first half, it did not actually had a very sharp fall. It gave a dip. There was some attempt of consolidation, but as soon as that level of 16,520, जो 16,520 का level बात किया था, जैसे ही वो ब्रेक हुआ, 100 points, nearly I think more than 100 points dip that you got in a very short span of time. तो ये जो levels हम देते हैं ना, जो mention करता हूं मैं Twitter पे, and all of these levels are very crucial. And along with time, you need to ensure to use these levels, because that can give you an edge of how you can possibly trade. And I will disclose right now ये levels क्यों derive किया मैंने. ऐसे ही नहीं मूड हुआ, एक मैजिकल नंबर मिल गया और वो नंबर आपको दे दिया, नहीं. I am going to disclose the entire research behind these levels, which was derived. And once that 520 was taken, 18,520, the target, first target was around 18,420, which was 61.8% Fibonacci retracement of the rise. So, and we got there, right? And वहीं से bounce back भी आया. In fact, मैंने tweet भी किया that we are 18,420 के पास में 61.8% आ चुका है, and we bounced back from there. So बहुत ही volatile market है, लेकिन range में फंसा हुआ है. सबसे ज्यादा interesting चीज क्या है देखने वाली? Bank Nifty नया high बना रहा है. It's touching new highs. Even today it touched new highs before the selling started, and Nifty was just not able to even break that level of 18,670. तो निफ्टी में वो स्ट्रेंथ ही नहीं थी, डिस्पाइट ऑफ बैंक निफ्टी रैलिंग बाय मोर देन 750 पॉइंट्स. 750 पॉइंट कल से आज में उससे ज्यादा रैली हो चुका है बैंक निफ्टी, लेकिन निफ्टी ने फिर भी अपना रेजिस्टेंस नहीं ब्रेक किया. सो बहुत अच्छे से चलता है ये जो कॉन्सेप्ट है प्राइस एक्शन का, और साथ में वी हैव बीन यूजिंग टाइम, एंड टाइम के हिसाब से we, as soon as we broke that 520 level, which means time turned on the sell side at least for next 2 days. तो मतलब 2 दिन तक अभी हो सकता है कि जो हाई बना है 18,670 वो नहीं निकलेगा. That's what the time is suggesting. Now with that information, can you trade? Are you guys with me? Are you understanding what I'm trying to ask you? With that information on why the level, if not taken out, how you can possibly trade in options. That's the best part about options. चलिए एक बहुत ही quickly एक poll लेता हूं मैं, just to understand what do you think is the Nifty trend in the coming week. This is Friday at 4, guys. I want you to be high on energy, high on excitement. Love this session because I keep doing it for years now, and so many of you simply find it interesting. So I thought let's continue doing that. But let me ask you, what do you think is the Nifty trend in the coming week? आने वाले वीक में बाय फ्राइडे क्लोजिंग, यू थिंक निफ्टी विल गो अप और कम डाउन? आई नो द आंसर. आई थिंक वी विल फॉर्म अ क्लासिक डोजी दिस टाइम ऑल्सो. लास्ट टाइम हमने ये पोल किया था, तभी भी डोजी बना था. देखते हैं इस टाइम क्या बनता है, बट इट्स गोइंग टू बी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. लेट्स सी हाउ पीपल आर फेयरिंग हियर, एंड इट्स गोइंग टू बी सिंपली अमेजिंग. Rajnikant is saying, sir, time cycle working superb. Yes, it is indeed working superb because हो क्या रहा है कि अगर टाइम के हिसाब से पुल बैक मिला, पुल बैक के बाद में लो भी ब्रेक हुआ तो भी आपको एक ट्रेड सेटअप मिला, और अगर रेजिस्टेंस ब्रेक हुआ तो भी एक ट्रेड सेटअप मिला, मतलब आपको दोनों डायरेक्शन में एंटर करने का मौका मिल रहा है basis of time cycle, and it's working fantastic. So that's the classic way in which it is working. And people who are following me on YouTube, thank you very much for doing that. We have crossed that how many subscribers? I think nearly around 33,500. We are heading to 33,500 subscribers. So ensure you are joining me on the Zoom platform here as well if you want to participate in this polling that I'm going to conduct. I'm conducting right now. So आप participate करिए, और यहाँ पर I'm just ending the poll right now very quickly, and let's see the results. The 54% of people are expecting it to go up, 46% are down. Nearly doji बन रहा है मार्केट में, और बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है कि यार नियर अराउंड मार्केट वहीं पे है जहां पर था, कुछ हो नहीं रहा है यहाँ पर। तो ऐसे में क्या ट्रेड करना चाहिए? हाउ, व्हाट इज द वॉल्यूम प्रोफाइल सजेस्टिंग? वॉल्यूम नहीं, ओपन इंटरेस्ट एनालिसिस करते हैं पहले, क्या बता रहा है। और इचीमोको क्लाउड के साथ में लेट्स जस्ट क्लब दैट टुगेदर एंड चेक what are these things suggesting. So let me open up my chart, my screen, and I'm just stopping the screen share very quickly, and it's great to see so many of you here. Yeah, very good evening to you also. Hiten, Amit, Arun, very good evening. Kiran, to you also. Glad to see you also here. I'm just opening up my Go charting screen here. I want to check what is happening with ओपन इंटरेस्ट प्रोफाइल। देखिए बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है, अगर आप ओपन इंटरेस्ट प्रोफाइल देखते हैं या ऑप्शन चेन एनालिसिस जिसे हम कहते हैं, ओपन इंटरेस्ट प्रोफाइल एक ऑप्शन चेन एनालिसिस, दोनों मोर और लेस सिमिलर चीज ही है। ओपन इंटरेस्ट एक ग्राफिकल फॉर्मेट में, ऑप्शन चेन एनालिसिस जो है वो वहां पर डेटा के बेसिस पे हम देख सकते हैं। और इसी के लिए मैंने एक एवरी डे एट 7 आई एम पब्लिशिंग अ वीडियो। आई एम श्योर ऑन यूट्यूब इफ यू आर सब्सक्राइब्ड यू आर गेटिंग दैट अलर्ट at 7. I want to ask you people, especially people who are watching from YouTube also, is that something that you are looking forward to? If yes, then I'll continue to do that, which is at 7, publish some kind of videos. Not today, because today we are doing Friday at 4. But if that videos that I'm publishing is helpful to you, ensure you are letting me know so that I am aware. Put it in comments, put it in chat box, so that पता चले कि यार उससे कुछ use तो हो रहा है कि नहीं, because I want to educate people, traders. I know what goes on in the market and how we get exhausted and frustrated at times when the market does not do what we expect it to do. Okay, I can see Mohan has raised his hand. So people who are finding it interesting, please raise your hand so I know that you are finding it interesting. Okay, Mansoor, Parag, so many of you. Chintu Jain, great to see you. Deepak, great to see you also here. Hiten, Muthu Kumar, Sunil Kumar, fantastic. Okay, thank you very much. So ज़्यादा time नहीं spend करते. Let's just go on to the chart now. Thanks. I can see so many of you are really liking that video. That's great to know. और अभी चलते हैं Go charting पे. I'm not getting into option chain analysis right now. यहाँ पर चलते हैं, 1 second. There is a question by हेमंत, आपने KST और बैंक निफ्टी पे एक कोर्स बनाया, यस, वो स्ट्रेटेजी आजकल क्यों वर्क कर रहा है? See, that strategy always worked as long as the market is not in a sideways, very narrow sideways range में वो whipsaw होगा, लेकिन जब तक sideways range में नहीं है, you will get good opportunities to trade basis of that. I'm going to share more on that later on. We will be doing more on that over the weekend, tomorrow and day after, in the option trading program using KST, how to trade options. I'm going to throw light on that. Plus ये option chain और option analysis पे हम ये discuss करेंगे. So let me just open up my screen here. Okay. यहाँ पर let me just, I'm going to hide myself. This is over here. Are you able to see the screen? Okay. बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है ऑप्शन चेन एनालिसिस जिसे कहा जाता है, दी ऑप्शन चेन एनालिसिस और ऑप्शन ओपन इंटरेस्ट प्रोफाइल, वन इन द सेम थिंग, बस थोड़ा सा रिप्रेजेंटेशन अलग है. So if you are looking at this data, एंड यहाँ पर जस्ट अ सेकेंड, वन मोमेंट. Over here, okay, you want to see it on a big screen. I was doing it on a watch list. Over here, if you check, बहुत interesting है. This is something very interesting. 18,600 का अगर आप level देखेंगे, there has been a very sharp rise on the call side. This fluorescent green color, there is a very sharp rise here, and reduction in the open interest that we can see it on the 18,600 का level. So if you check here, this indicates a very prominent thing कि 18,600 के ऊपर जाना अभी फिलहाल मुश्किल है. It is very difficult for markets to move above that 18,600 level, basis that there is a very high call writing that is going on at those level. Now this level with reduction in 18,600 का put OI is a bearish signal. Now what has happened is 18,500 पे put काफी heavy था. So when 18,500 पे put का writing अच्छा खासा था, तो क्या हुआ, जो लोग ने 18,600 पे put write किया था, these people started hedging their positions by 18,500 पे. I'm so sorry. They started hedging their position by selling 18,500 का call option also. That's why you start seeing the rise in the open interest of the call side. So right now 18,500 जो straddle 18,600 पे था, वो 18,500 पे shift हो गया. That's what we can see over here. That is how it looks like कि जो straddle था वो नीचे shift हो चुका है. So that's the reason we are able to now expect markets to move between that range of 18,700 to 18,400. 18,400 is the is also the 61.8% retracement level, and 18,600 is also the 18,420 61.8% retracement level है. 18,600 is where the open interest is high. So we know the range of the market basis of this is going to be between 18,420 or 400 towards 18,600. That's the range that you can make out basis of this information. Are you with me? So इस information का के basis पे you will be able to understand that very clearly, that where is the range of the market going to be. इसमें दो टेक्निक मैंने कंबाइन कर दी. एक तो वेव थियरी कंबाइन किया मैंने, वेव थियरी के साथ ही में मैंने दूसरी चीज जो कंबाइन की है वो कंबाइन की है ओपन इंटरेस्ट का एनालिसिस. वेव थियरी वाला जो फीबो है वो है हमारा, एक चीज समझ के चलना, फिबोनाची एनालिसिस जो हम कर रहे हैं दैट इज अज्यूमिंग वहां सपोर्ट मिलेगा, और ओपन इंटरेस्ट एनालिसिस कर रहे हैं वो दिख रहा है वहां पर सपोर्ट या रेजिस्टेंस है. दोनों में बहुत बड़ा फर्क है. दिस इज समथिंग व्हिच हैज हैपेंड ऑन द चार्ट. FIBO is something that we assume is going to possibly provide a support or not. Both are very different way of looking at the things. Are you with me? Are you getting it? So dono method superb hai, but you need to combine, you need to know how to combine these techniques, including time cycle. You need to know how to combine that technique. तो यहाँ पर अगर आप चार्ट पे देखेंगे, this is the level which I was talking about on the upside, और इससे थोड़ा लीवे दिया, that's the level and that's the high that you see which Nifty did not take out. This was the pattern of wedge which I talked about in yesterday's video. Breakout दिया लेकिन हाई नहीं निकाला, तो wedge फेल हो गया. Failed pattern उतना ही fast reverse होता है नीचे. Okay, that is how you can see over here. Many have been asking for the link of Go Charting, so here is the link. You can click and sign up using this link so that you can get this kind of charts and other things. I'll just share it across also. Not now, guys. I want you to focus here as of now. Later on, you can do that. I'm just sharing across the Go Charting link. I'll also put that across in the description box. So later on also you can do that. Let me just go here again. So यहाँ पर अगर हम देखेंगे open interest. So what we are seeing here, again I'm going to repeat. This is a wedge shape pattern. The head and shoulder pattern, which you can possibly see on this chart, was this one. That's the head here. You can see that. Along with the head, you can see the left shoulder here. बहुत छोटा है, but still it is a head and shoulder to an extent. And you can see the right shoulder here, which is formed. And इसका target ये होता है, इसका width on the upside. If you project it on the downside, the target comes much lower, which is somewhere around this zone, which coincides with 76.4% level. Okay, so the conservative target is achieved today, which is 61.8% of FIBO. And this is going to be 76.4% of which move I'm talking about, of a move which is from this point to this point, that is way. This is for people who understand way जो समझ में आता है लोगों को, तो वो मूव के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ. So ultimately what I'm trying to tell you here is that we are Nifty using open interest profile is giving us 18,420 as important level, but head and shoulder pattern जो अभी मैंने आपके सामने बताया is giving a target near around, I am saying near around 18,300. You know, if you project that level on the downside, you get approximately the target of this, which is around 18,290. So 18,300 roughly, I am saying. Also, that is near 76.4% levels. Yes, the GAN level will also come in. Fantastic. I mean, it's great. So the GAN level will also come in here, which is, where is the GAN level? Can someone tell me? GAN level कौन सा है? 18,293. Fantastic, Sunil. Exactly, सारी चीजें वहीं पे coincide हो रही है. देखो ना, GAN 18,293, along with 76.4% retracement level, along with head and shoulder का target. So if आज का लो 420 के नीचे, 420 था लेकिन 410 के नीचे, if Nifty goes, then we are headed to the next target level. That's what you can see. इसमें ध्यान क्या रखना है? RSI is not oversold. Why our conviction is high? Because we have a high open interest on the call side. How to capitalize this thing? Two ways. Either start writing OTM options on the call side, क्योंकि premiums अच्छा था, premium कम हो रहा है, तो OTM call पे आपको अच्छा मिलेगा. Or maybe put options if you are intraday trader. Positionally, I prefer writing options right now because buy करके पैसा नहीं बन रहा है market में. Call या put दोनों ही जगह value deteriorate हो रहा है because momentum नहीं है, wicks कम है. Are you understanding this thing, guys? Are you getting my point? What I'm trying to tell you, combining different methods. What methods I have combined right now? Wave theory, FIBO, open interest profile, GAN levels. So let's just make a note here also that this is also 18,293 GAN level. है ना interesting? Market is interesting. ऐसा नहीं है कि पैसा नहीं बना तो नहीं चलता है, नहीं बना. And also one more thing, guys. If you ask me, with a fraction of a second, with a blink of an eye, I will change my stand from bullish to bearish. I don't care what others think. I might be bullish until morning, but as soon as 18,520 was taken out, I turned bearish. I don't care because मेरा cycle का low break हो गया, मेरा neckline confirm हो गया, wedge false हो गया, and I was expecting 420 का target. So I changed my stand instantly. Does not matter. That's what a good trader requires. You need to change your stand instantly without being biased कि नहीं ये ऊपर जाएगा, नहीं ये ऊपर जाएगा. Don't be biased. You don't fight the trend. You go with the flow. You go with the trend. It does not matter what others say. It does not. You should not care. If that would have been the case, I mean, you know, people keep putting across a lot of trolls across around this without even understanding the logic behind it. It does not matter. Okay. Shall we move ahead to the Ichimoku Cloud now? I'm not spending much time, guys. I'm going to do that in much detail tomorrow and day after in option trading program, open interest profile. So don't worry about it, people who are a part of the option trading program or BMW. So we will be doing that in much detail. Let me move on to the Ichimoku Cloud now, which is also going to be a part of what we are going to do tomorrow and day after. So यहाँ पर देखते हैं Ichimoku Cloud पे क्या लग रहा है. From here, for the very first time in this hourly chart, if you check, the trend which started from the low of this level until now was never broken below that Ichimoku Cloud. इसका दो इंडिकेशन है, दो implication है. या तो साइडवेज ट्रेंड ट्रायंगल बन रहा है या नीचे का ट्रेंड शुरू हो चुका है from this low levels which started on the upside. This was around 16,800 के आसपास से. I'm not doing the wave analysis right now, but I'm just telling you, this looks like for people who wants to know about wave theory, I'll just do it very quickly. Neo wave analysis. You want neo wave? Shall I do it on the chart? I don't want to complicate here. जो new users join हुए हैं वो भाग जाएंगे यार, उन्हें लगेगा ये क्या चल रहा है, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. So just for people who understand it, I'm just doing it for them. This was A, this is B. This wave was C here. We completed D here. We completed E. We completed an F. We completed a G. I was expecting maybe G शायद extend होगा, but this G is exactly equal to A. मतलब बहुत ही amazing equality है. E tends towards equal to C to some extent. So possibility यही बचा कि यहाँ पर X हो गया. एंड एक्स के बाद में ये पूरा राइज देखो ए आया. द फॉल इज टू मच ओवरलैपिंग इवन नाउ, क्योंकि कैसा फॉल है, नीचे ऊपर नीचे ऊपर नीचे ऊपर, इट्स टू ओवरलैपिंग. इट्स नॉट अ वेरी सिस्टमैटिक सेल ऑफ एंड इट्स टेकिंग टू मच ऑफ अ टाइम. लुक एट द राइज वाज effortless एंड द फॉल इज ओवरलैपिंग, टेकिंग टू मच टाइम, कुछ कर नहीं रहा है. एंड दिस इज द इचिमोको क्लाउड रेजिस्टेंस. So it seems that this is wave B which we have been contesting from the beginning. ये wave B है. वेव बी का 61.8% क्यों एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा था मैं वेव थियरी के हिसाब से? बिकॉज इफ दिस इज ए करेक्टिव लेग, ए के अंदर का भी आई कैन डू द इंटरनल्स, इट इज ऑल डायमेट्रिक पैटर्न ऑन द अपसाइड. दैट पैटर्न हैज अ पोस्ट पैटर्न इंप्लिकेशन ऑफ 61.8 to 76.4% retracement. That's the target and we achieved that target. So I was expecting B. अगर ट्राइंगल बनेगा तो 50% रिट्रेसमेंट मिनिमम होना चाहिए, वो हो गया. फ्लैट बनेगा तो 61.8 होना चाहिए, वो भी हो गया. इसका मतलब we are definitely either in a flat or a triangle pattern. That's how it's looking like for now. The extent of wave B going down will decide if we turn this into a triangle or a flat. But either of those two possibilities are the possibility right now that I am witnessing. Once this B is over, C will come up. As long as we do not break below this level. ये निकल गया तो इरेगुलर फ्लैट का या इरेगुलर ट्रायंगल ऑप्शन ओपन हो जाएगा, लेकिन वो चांस कम हो जाएगा बिकॉज प्रायर वेव एक्स एज अ क्लासिक सपोर्ट. ओके, दिस इज classic support. So neo wave analysis is suggesting that we are still in medium term uptrend with short term down move. So GPS of the market, this is I call as the GPS of the market. So once the GPS of market is clear, then you can use other methods to get that confirmation. Are you with me? So over here, okay, Ichimoku Cloud पहली बार hourly chart पे break हुआ है. The future cloud is turning red, which is not a very promising sign. Lot of people might have get trapped in this whipsaw region. So crossing that level has a big hurdle, which is also the upper end of the cloud. So सोचो ना, सोचने वाली बात क्या है? Multiple techniques giving us the same resistance zone around that area. 18670 जो सुबह लिखा था, that was the time zone, that was Wash pattern breakout, which is also Ichimoku resistance now. So and नीचे support भी multiples we got. So that's how you club together these techniques. I mean, people get confused when I use this. I should not use that. Use that. I should not know. Look at it, and the evidence that you get, the most amount of evidence is in your favor, will tell you that's how you have to look at the chart. I mean, वहां पर support है या resistance है, and that's how you have to look at the chart. Is it clear, everyone? So looking at that, and on a 15 minutes chart, let's just go on a 15 minutes time frame. And we have clearly seen this is acting superb every single time. If you check, this has been a resistance here, resistance multiple times. This was the attempt, and I was waiting कि ये high निकले तो यार अच्छा opportunity मिलेगा, लेकिन नहीं. And then as soon as this is broken, we saw steep sell off. And my trade setup was selling options, calls, because that's the best way to make money. पुट बाय करके पैसा नहीं बन रहा है इसमें. In case you want to know about this pattern which is going on, it was a clear A, B, C, D, E, F, and G here in a diametric pattern, जिसका post pattern implication यहाँ तक आना था, वो आ गया. If you don't believe that, I have also published a research article on wavesstrategy.com. You can go and check that. My colleague will share across the link of that article. You can go and check that. वहां पर पूरा डिटेल में ये होने के पहले का explanation है. That before it happened, I've mentioned it there, that how it's going to. Do you want to see that? Shall I open that for you? If in case that is going to be helping you to understand this technique. होने के बाद लोगों को क्या लगता है, होने के बाद तो हर कोई बोलता है, होने के पहले पता होना चाहिए. I agree to that. मतलब obviously. So let me just share across my screen quickly. This is wavestrategy.com. That's the website. Once you go on this website, there is an article section here. If you go to the article section, you can click on this one. I think यही था. Yes, this is the section, and यहाँ पर ये mention किया हुआ था overall what is the pattern going on, and यहाँ mention किया था OI chart भी था clubbed all together, and it was published much earlier. This was published when? On 7th of December, which is 2 days before the move happened. 2 days before the move happened today. And you can see the levels. 18,420. Can you see that? I've explained it last time, yes, in a video. Yeah, can you see that levels? 18,420. So you can actually go through these links and website that can help you to get understanding. My colleague has shared across. Thanks for doing that. Fantastic, guys. So that's how. So अभी करना क्या है? Bottom line, हमें अभी क्या करना है वो जानना है. So if you go to this chart, as long as 18,670 is now not broken on the upside, pullbacks can be used to sell the market. Okay, pullback can be used to sell the market. दो कारण है. 18,600 पे resistance है, 18,670 पे ये swing high है. जो ये वेव को फास्ट रिट्रेस अगर कर दिया तो बी कंप्लीट, सी स्टार्ट कंफर्म्ड. सो वंस सी स्टार्ट्स कंफर्म्ड, अगेन राइट द ट्रेंड ऑन द अपसाइड. सो विद हेल्प ऑफ वेव थियरी एंड ऑप्शंस यू कैन डू अल्टीमेट kind of thing. So my setup is very clear. I know what I have to do, when I have to do, basis of time, basis of this, and basis of the other things. Lunar cycle had been working extremely well. It looked like that we will create a low on a Purnima this time, but नहीं हुआ, because last Purnima पे भी 3 दिन का correction था, but वो rally के बाद fall था. This time the fall was already going on, so it was little confusing. कि since the fall is going on, will it act as a reversal or will it continue the trend for 3 more days? It looks like it's continuing the trend for 3 more days. So at times when we are rallying, it is clear that we should reverse on downside for 3 days. But when we are already falling, it becomes unclear कि शायद reverse हो सकता है. But once the level was broken, then it was apparent that we will have a 3 days of consolidation or a downtrend or a red candle before we move up again. And exactly the short-term time cycle which I am using is also suggesting a very similar scenario. For 2 days, 18,670 should not be taken out in an ideal case scenario. और निकाल दिया तो भाई stop loss लगा के काम करना. मैं बोल रहा हूँ इसलिए नहीं. Are you clear on what I am trying to tell you today? Multiple aspects is what I am trying to show it across using multiple things today. So wave B has not taken the time that wave A has taken. Yes, but if it's a triangle, it does not have to take that much of time. It's okay to not take time that wave A has taken. If it's a flat, wave B can take more time. Wave B should take more time. So that's how we want to look at these aspects of theory. Is it clear, guys? Any questions? I'm open for questions. And one more thing, I'm just taking a very quick poll. We have this session. Are you a part of this? I just want to know that which part to your financial freedom. I just want to know, are you a part of option trading program or BMW, which is happening tomorrow, which is starting tomorrow? Just let me know on this so that I know that you are a part of it or you want to be a part of it. So that I'm just taking a quick poll, guys, and I'm open for questions. Any questions that you might have in the meanwhile. Okay, option trading में हम क्या करने वाले? So I have already registered for the program. Okay, wow. Amit, you have registered and you are asking question now. Okay, so I'll just tell you quickly, we will start tomorrow at 10. We'll have Saturday, Sunday online, and we will be looking at open interest profile. We'll start with pre-session video आपको दिया गया है. Go through that before coming tomorrow, which talks about what are options. And also ensure that we will be starting with payoff chart. What is a payoff chart? Post that we will be looking at option strategies. We'll look at Jade Lizard, we'll look at straddle, strangle, standard strategies, but not by the name, but by the payoff chart. Does not matter naam kisko yaad rehta hai, chalega. Saath mein we will look at option buying strategy using KST trade setup. We'll look at Ichimoku Cloud as a strategy. We'll look at open interest profile. We will look at volume profile. Very crucial. अगर आप stocks trade करना चाहते हैं, volume बहुत ही important है. So we will be doing that volume profile. We are going to do that, and we will combine 5 trade setups that I'm going to give you, that you will be possibly able to trade well and increase your accuracy. And option buying, selling, all of those things we are going to do that. Does it answer your question, Amit? Exactly the plan that we have, and it's going to be amazing. You know, we will look at Bollinger Bands as an indicator. We look at RSI, KST, club that, and moving average, of course. So we are going to do that. Okay, that's what I want to ask. Okay, Hemant, glad to know that. That's fantastic. If you trade only in futures, you can still be a part of this, because we will be looking at certain aspects of OI data. See, OI data देके आप futures भी trade कर सकते हो ना, because you know 18700, 600 resistance है. So you know where your entry should be with a better risk reward. So you can do that. Volume profile से पता चलेगा stock पे हो क्या रहा है. So you can still trade futures on the basis of OI, volume profile, KST, of course, because momentum kahan hai. That's a true momentum indicator which measures where is the momentum, which side it is happening, and how you have to read it along with price action is what we are going to do. Pranav, does that answer your question as well? Okay. Why the futures are at premium than the spot? Because of people are more bullish than bearish. That's why it is at the premium than the spot. Is it clear? Okay. Great. I'm just taking one more question now. And okay, I want to also understand more about wave theory. So not today. I've already explained about wave theory. So we'll be looking at that on the next time. Monday Nifty view, as I said, I will be looking for selling opportunity. So यहाँ से pullback अगर आता है, maybe 18,560, 570 के आसपास, keeping 18,670 as a stop, and again then riding on the downside. So I'll be seeing the opening of our candles, and we'll be doing this thing. Don't worry, Akshay. I think you are a part of BMW, right, Akshay? So we'll be doing that in detail. Great. And one more thing, sir, this open interest profile, how do we get the chart? I've shared the link across. So in case you want to get this chart, you can just sign up there and you will be able to get that chart. So you can do that. You will be able to get it. And समझ के trade करना है यहाँ पर. You need to know how to look at this. And option chain भी है. Option chain is also very interesting. If you go to option chain, you will be able to see a lot of things happening. If you look at this, if you don't want to look at the chart, you can simply look at this thing and you will be able to trade very well. So यहाँ पर अगर आप देखेंगे 18,600 के ऊपर अगर आप देख रहे कॉल साइड पे total open interest, if you are checking, it is 13 million. That is huge. That is huge. And expiry को काफी time है. तो 18,700 पे भी 10 million है on the call side. That is what you can see. And आज का increase 120% है. So that's a substantial increase that you can see from the option chain. And on the put side, if you are checking on the lower side, we have not much compared to what we have on the call side. Can you check that? Can you see that? So these things are very interesting. We will be doing that in much detail. So don't worry about it. All of those things. Fantastic. Great. I think I have answered a lot of your questions and doubts would have been cleared. Great, guys. So thank you very much for joining in. This is Ashish Kyal, and have a wonderful day. People on YouTube, do ensure you are subscribing to the channel. You are subscribing and liking the channel. And people who are there on Zoom, fantastic. Thank you for joining me here. I hope this was useful and you will be able to trade much better with this Friday at 4. and Ashish Kyal signing off. And be ready for tomorrow and day after. We are going to have some wonderful time together in this 12 hours of online session on option trading using technical analysis. Thank you.